G'day guys, MFWest here, and today I've got some 2v2 arena commentary. Now, I haven't been posting a lot of PvP footage on the channel for quite a long time, just due to the fact that I was taking Mythic Plus and raiding quite seriously, but things are slowing down now, especially coming up to that kind of lull in the game where there isn't much happening until the next expansion. I really want to get stuck into PvP, especially arena in this time, so I've gone ahead and recorded most of my games. At the moment, I was at about 2102s in 2v2 bracket, and I've got a bunch of clips that I want to show you guys how I got there and everything. But yeah, so I'm going to show you basically the first. It's going to be broken down into like 3 or 4 videos, maybe basically 3 videos. So without further ado, guys, the talents that I'll be using for these arenas is basically, this is what I use. The setup that I use for most of my arenas. I might take Clawing Shadows if I'm playing against some like the Spell Cleaves, like Mages and Boomkins and whatnot, because it's easier to do damage while they're away. And this setup, it changes all the time. It honestly changes all the time. Necrotic Strike is a must. This row can change, but I most of the time take Crypt Fever. It's very, very strong, especially against Mistweaver monks. This row can change as well, but Necrotic Aura, especially if I'm playing with a Discipline Priest, AMZ and Dark Sim, those are what I swap between. Dark Sim I take against Mages, Wrestler Druids, who has spammable CC, which I can just steal. AMZ is a very strong option. This row again changes, and yeah, top row is pretty much the same most of the time, unless I'm playing against Mage or something. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Alrighty guys, first clip, and it's going to be against the Wrestler Shaman and Ret Pally. Now, first thing you have to do, guys, is respect the wings. You have to respect the wings. Use everything if need be, AMS and AMZ, to just sustain it. I'm playing with a Disc Priest, so very, very high pressure comp. We're always pushing, always aggressing, making sure that my priest is dishing out as much damage as he can at all times, and then I'm also, pushing for the kill. The kill's going to be on the Wrestler Shaman, and it's a pretty quick kill, guys. Not even in the dampening. It's going to be almost like a 1-minute kill. So first things first, make sure you kill Wrestler Shaman's totems. You need to kill the totems instead of interrupting the Shaman. I mean, you can try and do both, but totems need to die, and it only takes like 1 or 2 Death Coils or a Festering Strike or something. Second thing, which you just saw, save Death Grip for when they leap. Okay, it's very important that you actually are not Death Gripping when he has his leap up. So the Shaman's on a lot of pressure here. I have him constantly at half health, and you basically are going to focus going for the kill around your Asphyxiate. So I'm going to slow down here, guys, because this is the kill. He tries to Hex here. I'm going to interrupt it with my Asphyxiate. I have no Mind Freeze, and I'm going to dish out a shit ton of pressure here, guys. My Disc Priest also lights Wrath, so we're doing a lot of damage here. He has around 4 stacks of Necrotic. I pull him back in after that and spamming Death Coil. And what do you know it, he actually doesn't get the link out with the Paladin inside of it. So it feels bad, man. That was really funny. I was laughing my ass off of that. Second game, we're playing against the Wrestler Druid and an Arms Warrior. Now, one thing to note, look how poor. This is a 1900 MMR, almost 2k, but still, this is disgustingly poor. But what can you expect, I guess? This guy is tunneling my healer so much and just losing his Wrestler Druid at all costs. So I interrupted the Wrestler Druid out of that Asphyxiate, which he trinketed. So now I'm going to swap pressure on the Druid, and I can just swap onto the Druid whenever I want, because this warrior is forcing the Wrestler Druid to come back into my laws, and most importantly, in range of my Death Grip. So there you see a Death Grip come out, and I'm just going to stick on this Druid here, lock that Tranquility, and just pump out as much damage as I can until he gets out of range, and then swap back to the warrior. Arms Warriors are scary and dampening, but this warrior is something else. So swapping back onto the warrior again, because I'm just going to pull him behind Loz, and he's falling for it. He's going to make his Druid come back behind Loz, and what do you know, guys, Asphyxiate's coming up here. So I see the Druid's in cat form, and I'm going to try and catch him out in cat form, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm going to stun him here, save my Death Grip, and spam Necrotic Strike on him, and just spam Death Coil, guys. Death Coil is your major damage dealing ability in Arena. Remember that. It's not Necrotic Strike, it's Death Coil. Pet stun him there, and he's dropping very low. Warrior has to come back and peel. I lock that Healing Touch, and that Storm Bolt's going to pretty much get him almost peeled. Was almost enough peeling, but I put my pet out and move him back in for the interrupt. If you don't know how to if you don't know how to do that move, guys, watch my pet guide. But yeah, so I interrupted with his healing touch there, and I have Apocalypse coming up. My priest is constantly DPSing the warrior, and before they know it, both of them are at like 5% HP. Apocalypse, see you, mate. So very dominating performance there, mainly due to the fact that the warrior was just tunnel visioning so hard, guys. Cannot like state more how important your positioning is in arena, because that was one of the worst arenas for that Resto Druid, I can tell you that. Same map as before, guys. Resto Shaman and Arms Warrior. So same thing. I'm on the Shaman the entire game, and that's what we do best. Very annoying here, guys. Look at my pet. It's bugged. I can't make it. It won't move. And you're not going to kill a healer without your pet. So yeah, it feels bad, man. So I try to actually move away and go back onto the Warrior so I can try and get him unbugged. But I'm going to get myself hexed just because of that, and he resets. So we're all good here. I'm going to go on the Warrior. My Priest has literally soloed him down to 50% HP, which is amazing. And I'm just going to constantly dot up both of them, clear both of them, force the Shaman to enter the room, which is very good. Apocalypse him, that's fine. I'm going back on the Shaman here. Again, killing totems. Totems are very important, guys. You have to make sure you kill them. And now I'm going to swap on the Shaman very hard. He's not getting peeled at all, so I can just freely Necrotic Strike and spam my Death Falls on him. And yeah, Healing Stream Totem and Healing Tide. Healing Tide Totem is mainly the totem that you want to be killing. It does a lot of healing, like pulse healing. And whenever you can hit something, hit it. I'm back on the Shaman now, and chop at his Healing Wave. I have Dark Transformation, so I can play very aggressive now on the Shaman. And as you're going to see here, I'm going to move my pet away to get ready for the interrupt. I asphyxiate this Shaman. He trinkets very late, which is poor. And don't even bother killing the Link because the Warrior jumps out of it, so it's fine. I move my pet away for the interrupt, and I get it. And I have Mind Freeze coming up in like 8 seconds. And now I'm just constantly doing damage, guys. He can't actually heal this, and he's trying to look for some, for some assistance. But my Priest is literally soloing the Warrior, so they're both at 5% HP, and down they go. That's just how arenas go with Unholy and Disc Priest damage, guys. It's really insane, and it's very important when playing with a Disc Priest that you're constantly the aggressor. The minute you play defensive, your Disc Priest not becomes useless, but he's not doing a lot of his damage. This is going to be the last clip, guys, but it's a pretty good one because I'm going to showcase to you guys why Unholy is so good in 2s. So Demo Warlock, Resto Druid, not fun. I hate Demo Warlocks, guys. It's just they have a lot of burst, and they're just annoying. Like, I thought Unholy Death Knights were annoying, and Demo Warlocks are worse. So this is like his burst. All his pets are out. He's got his what do you call it? That damage debuff that increases all his damage by him and his pets up. Now I've got to respect this, so I'm gonna line back with my healer and try and get out of this. And that's fine. You have to respect it. That's fine as long as you're losing only the pets doing damage to you, which is okay. Your healer, you have to let your healer know that Doom is what he should be dispelling as much as possible, but your healer will most likely save his dispel for fear in case you try to get feared. Or yeah. So the problem here is Cyclone. I didn't take Dark Sim. I took AMZ, but that's okay. This entire arena, I stay on the front foot, and I am constantly doing a shit ton of damage to this Warlock. He's constantly on the back foot, which is really good. They're always playing defensive, looking to get away from me, so they actually can't do that much damage. And I never really drop in this arena besides this one point up. I think it's actually around here. The Druid's going to put Ursul's Vortex down, and I'm going to stun him. Actually, it's not about here. So I asphyxiate the Druid. He immediately gets his adaptation trinket popping, and I shot him with my pet. But unfortunately, we couldn't follow up. And every time I get close to a kill, the Druid cyclones. It's very annoying. I should be saving my Mind Freeze for that interrupt, but you're gonna see how I deal with it. And the kill's coming up in like the next 45 seconds. So again, like the foot's flat on the Demo Warlock, and the cyclones are gonna slow things down a bit. That was definitely close to the kill there, but again, Cyclones is too strong. I don't mind, as long as we're constantly aggressing, that's fine. My Disc Priest is still doing quite a lot of damage as well, so my Disc Priest is trying to watch the Druid's positioning so he doesn't get spam cycloned, and he does a pretty good job, I'll be honest with you guys. So again, they're just looking to line, I don't mind. I'm constantly keeping up Virulent Plague on both targets for that added AoE pressure, and here I'm going very hard on the Demo Warlock. It's important that you don't line your healer that much as well. Alright, so here we're going to go for the kill here, guys. I'm trying to go for the kill here. I interrupt that healing touch. I have Mind Freeze up. I use it to stop the Cyclone, so that's basically 2 spells interrupted in a row. And now, unfortunately, I've got nothing. This is what you're going to have to cop. When both your interrupts are down, you are obviously a little bit weaker, but that's fine. That's another kill window gone. But the main thing is here that we are constantly pushing for the kill, and they haven't got a single bit of kill pressure on us yet. So, mainly due to the fact that the Druid's using Cyclone to play more defensive rather than offensively. So the Druid leaves his Warlock here, which is very good. I take advantage of that. I stun the Druid, and I'm going to push in for the kill here. I go for the interrupt here, but unfortunately I didn't get it. I'm just going to save it for the time being because I know the Cyclone's coming. I have AMZ up, and I have Corpse Shield, so I'm okay to go pretty ham here. So here I'm going to dish out a lot of damage here. Pet stun him out of Laws of the Druid, Apocalypse. And here I'm going to slow down for you guys. Watch the Druid. I'm going to pet interrupt his regrowth, okay? And then I'm going to grip him as soon as I can. But unfortunately, I get soul leeched. But I'm going to horrified. I'm going to spam death grip here as soon as I can grip that Druid away. There he is. I grip him. And I'm actually going to do something pretty strong here. I'm going to Mind Freeze the Cyclone and drop down so the Druid cannot bash or Cyclone me. And I'm going to get the kill down here. Very, very close to not getting the kill, guys. Obviously, my Disc Priest was just spamming damage there as well, but that shows you how positioning, like even jumping down out of Laws of the Druid can get you kills in arena, guys. That's going to be the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Unholy Death Knight in arena, pop them down below in the comments. If you have queries about different comps or you're struggling against different comps, let me know, because I have a lot of footage, and if most of you guys want to see a specific class that you're struggling against, let me know so I can actually look for some clips where I played against that comp and I can show you how I dealt with it. So yeah, if you want to follow me on social media, guys, MFWest WoW on Facebook and Twitter, and if you're looking to support the channel anyway, please give the video a thumbs up or check out my Patreon as well, and click the bell notifications as well, guys, because that'll let you know when these videos come out ASAP. Thanks for watching, guys. MFWest out, and stay unholy.